Now we have arrived at KOB. We need the breakfast for our owners. Let's go.
Okay, so here we are at Cobb's. We've been here before. We go quite a bit for coffee and eggs Benedict because they're delicious. This is going to be our meal to get us through the day. We're heading around the entire island on the motorbike today, and there's 3 of us on the motorbike, so it's pretty crowded. I'm driving, and Anna's stuck on the seat in front of me, and Sophia's on the back.
Oh, not so good.
Look at those eggs Benedicts, made absolutely perfectly.
Baby.
Look at that. Ooh,
Look at that yolk. Okay.
delicious. And cappuccino.
Okay, paid the bill. Now we are moving again.
And we come here to make a special purchase of, it's a Japanese sourdough type bread. You get a loaf, it's uncut, and I make French toast with it. And we got the Canadian maple syrup, which we buy at a store down in Chow Wang. So a little bit of home, very nice. These things that we miss when we're away from the country, our home. So this is where the ferries all leave to go to Koh Phanang and other places, 2 or 3 ferry docks along here. On the right-hand side is the ocean, and what's happening here is there's a lot of construction where the buildings are restaurants and so on, hotels, all on the right-hand side. Straight up ahead of us here is
This is
Fisherman's Market, where they have a night market at night, 3 or 4 days a week. Very popular, lots of people there. A few high-end restaurants there, steak places, of course. Here we are now heading down the far side of the island. Oh, we're still at the top of the island here. We're going to head down south pretty soon.
Today is Sunday and the temperature might be 32. But when you drive, you don't feel so hot. When you stop, it's a little bit warm. And here you can have a lot of house stuff like flowers and some sort of decoration.
So we're going here along the top of the island. This is the north end. And so we're going to head south pretty soon once we get off more to the left-hand side there. And this is building material, sofas, chairs, repair stuff, all kind of commercial stuff. There's like a bunch of Home Depots type things along here where they sell just everything for your home. Bamboos, woods, cements, you name it, they got it. Paint.
A little bit steep, but you can see good view of the sea view. So let's take a look. Wow.
Again, off to our right-hand side here is all oceanfront property, and all of these homes and villas on the right-hand side have a very nice view. Well, they're right on the beach, right? Now, we're coming up on that hill on the right-hand side. Beautiful hotel back in there. We went in later to take a look at it. It's the Four Seasons Hotel, of which we have one in Vancouver, of course. The Four Seasons are all over, but you would never know that there was a hotel stuffed back in there. And we went in and talked to the concierge. When we went in to take a look, they took my motorbike and parked it for me somewhere. And she asked us she said we could come back for a coffee one day, but this wasn't on this trip, this was on one that we went later, and we just thought we'd go in and check it out, and it's quite a location. You have to get taken by a golf cart down into the hotel area, which is quite a ways down on the other side of this mountain here. They're clearing it off up there. You can see that green tarp type thing up there. That's where they're going to be building more villas. There are villas all around the island, and some of them are absolutely huge.
To your villa to get the good view. No, I don't want to do that.
So we're at the crest of the hill now, and we're going to be heading down into Napan, which is where the ferries are that go over to the mainland from this side of the island. So here we go, and there's the entrance to the hotel. Villas up on the left-hand side, and now we're heading down into Naton.
This is the view you are looking for.
7-Eleven so far.
You counting?
Yeah,
How many?
11. It's number 11.
The number 11, okay.
We got into counting 7-Elevens. They're on every corner. We counted 11 just through this little stretch here alone, this little town. They're everywhere.
I think maybe this was busiest little town around this island, but not anymore because more people. Before, I think local people choose the place convenient to go to Krabi, Phuket, but now a lot of foreigners are here. They choose a better beach, a place who has a better beach, better view. Wow, look at the electric wires along this street. And the road is just one way, right?
Yep.
Because it's too narrow.
There's a market.
This is the market I like. I think if you wanted to know the older Thai streets, you should come here, take a look.
So we would have gone straight following that truck, but we saw a little sign that said there was a waterfall just down 3 kilometers down the road. So we just slid off the road here and went along to see what was the waterfall was all about. Now you'll see in a few minutes that would be quite a hike to get to where the waterfalls are over all the rocks. So we didn't go to it, but there were fish here and a lot of butterflies. The butterflies were all coming down for a drink in the water, so that was kind of nice. These people were awfully nice here. They asked and I volunteered to take our helmets so we wouldn't leave them on our bikes, and they would take care of things for us. Kind of a park-like atmosphere. See all the butterflies there flying around there, come down for a drink. There was like scads of them down there. And there are fish in there, you'll see in a second here, but there's the ducks and everything. But going up to where the waterfall was a little bit too much of a hike. Here comes the fish. And someone decided to have the fish in the river manicure her feet and chew off all the dead skin. And here's why we did not go up to the waterfalls. Yeah. A little too much to take to get up there.
We probably cannot make it. So maybe next time But it's a really, really quiet, beautiful, natural place. And they are using the water from a waterfall to this little town. I think that's very cool. So after we said goodbye to waterfall,
Here we go again, loading up the 3 people. It was a real test for the bike. So here we are now heading south towards Lamai,